Welcome back. We're here with another set of reviews. Here we're end of March, and got a lot of books, I believe, that you have ready.
Yes, I've got four books that I felt like were worth a mention.
Hopefully, you'll enjoy what we have.
The
So,
last book is Titan by Seth Ring. Uh, Titan is the first book in a 10-book series named Terra. I think one of our listeners talked about this book and asked us if we might review it.
okay.
And I just happened to read. There's 10 books in the first series, Terra, and there's 6 books in the follow-on series named Tower.
So Nova Terra is complete
Terra is complete.
with another one that's
And
going.
I read book 6 in Tower and went back and we're reviewing the first book in the first series.
Okay.
Okay?
And then these books are how big?
They're 300 to 400 pages, so they're not very big. And there are 6 books in the second series and 10 in the first.
And the genre, what is that?
The genre would be core building.
So similar to the last one.
Yeah, progression fantasy.
Okay.
There is game elements in it. The story centers around a boy named Xavier. He's 16 years old. He's an orphan who was homebound due to a disease that he had called gigantism. He weighed almost 900 pounds and was about 8'9"
Wow.
inches tall.
It's huge.
It's really huge. The problem was his skin could not handle the pressure that his size put on it.
Now, is this based so far in current reality? Like,
Current reality? He's in reality. He is that big.
no, I
And,
mean like, but our time.
yeah, in our time.
Okay.
And
So his skin can't.
his
keep going from
skin can't handle it, so he's either in bed or he's sitting at a desk or he's going through very slow motions with assists from skeletal robots to help him move his bulk without damaging himself. He's gotten 2 degrees from school. He's only 16 years old, but he's really smart. He's really rich because his parents, who are dead, left him with a power company called Atlas, and his aunt, who's also rich, has raised him from the time he was a baby and loves him very much and just dotes on him and is trying to make his life good with all the problems that he has. They finally have an opportunity to treat the condition that he has with an experimental nanodermatology treatment. But it requires him to go into suspended animation for 2 years. He's not going to go into sleep for 2 years. He's going to go into a game for 2 years. The game is named Terra. It's not like other games in that you have, I'm a strength 9 now, and now I get to strength such and such. You don't get the numbers in this. You don't get to know I'm this much stronger than I was yesterday. You just get to feel stronger. They say it's not really a game, it's life in a different dimension. And it treats it like life. He's having a ball because all of a sudden he can move around without causing himself problem. He can run and he can jump and he can fight and he can do all of those things without a problem. The game won't let him change his size or weight, so he's still this humongous person, overpowered because he's so strong, stronger than anyone else in the game, but he's a noob. He doesn't know anything. When you go into Terra, the time dilation is 7-to-1. So you spend 7 days in Terra for every day that you spend in the real world. He is going to have to spend 14 years in Terra because his treatment's going to take 2 years. and he can't log out like everyone else can. So when everyone else gets tired and says, I'm going to take a break, he's still there. Xavier becomes Thorn. That's the name he takes. And he gets the race of a Titan, and he goes about like any other noob, learning how to fight, learning how to talk to people in this new world, how to get along with other people, how not to get beat up or scammed. He learns some of that very hard way.
By getting scammed.
Not getting scammed, but he's just having a really good time because he can do things now that he's never been able to do in his entire life. And you immediately identify with Thorn. He is a good guy that just enjoys life and goes about it, making friends, trying to excel in whatever he does. His Aunt Julia is also in game, and she is the head of a very high-level clan, and she wants to pave his way for him. He wants to, ease him into it and make his way easy, and he wants none of that. I want to go in and learn. I'm going to go in and do it myself. And so she requires him to check in after a month of real time. And so he goes into the game and he experiences the game. It's really fantastic. It's one of the better books I've read, one of the better series I've read. It stays interesting the whole way through. And
so I assume this is the 10.
This is the 10.
Okay.
This is a high recommendation. There's no profanity, no offensive sexual content, and violent incidents of high intensity. They're doing a lot of fighting in here. And it's I would be rated for a teen.
Okay. Sounds interesting. And so it's just you're experiencing, I guess, life through somebody that couldn't experience it before.
That's right. He's experienced a form of life where he couldn't move around at all. Now finding he can do things that he always wanted to do but never could before.
So does the series end when he comes out? Maybe we can cut this part out. But...
the series doesn't end. It gets really weird to find out.
We'll cut that part out. Okay. Well, I think that concludes our reviews for this month. Hopefully you enjoyed them. We got a mix of different genres, which is nice. So it's been good hearing about these books. Hopefully you enjoy them. Let us know which book you decided to pick up and read.
Have fun reading them. There are some good books in this group.
All right. See you later.